Hi, everyone. It's Don, and I really appreciate you turning out today in between these trade shows. The ASI show was last week, and PPAI is coming up next week. So I'm going to try and teach you some things that'll help you sell products in the top 10 categories. Now, I don't look at categories like other people do. Like with wearables, t-shirts might be the number one seller, but I'm not looking to sell t-shirts. I want to make money on products that are more profitable. And before we get started, I want everyone, please look at these great suppliers on the screen. I know every one of them very well. I would trust them to do my orders completely, and they're just top producers. And I wouldn't be talking about them in the webinars if I did not trust them completely. And we have a new sponsor, Galaxy Balloons. Les Dorfman is taking over that company, and I'm going to talk about his little mini basketballs in a minute. Now let's start off by selling tech. How do you sell tech properly? Tech is a very misunderstood market because there are so many cheap sellers that will sell products that are faulty. So the way to sell tech is to sell quality products, and I eliminate cheap sellers by exposing danger from exploding power banks. Believe it or not, these things will blow up. Faulty batteries. A lot of products have cheap batteries and do not work for a very long time. Speakers don't work because they have inferior wiring, and a lot of these chargers have very slow charging speeds. And when a competitor of yours comes in with a cheaper price, they're usually selling a faulty product. So I sell Sunjoy. I know Harrison Few that owns Sunjoy forever, and I guarantee you his products will not do this right here. I think this is so telling. Hold on, it's coming. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And that is, to me, is the ultimate of a sorry electronic product. Point out to customers that the products that you're selling them from an electronic or a tech standpoint are great quality. And I can tell you one thing, Sunjoy products do not explode. You can get charger samples from Harrison at sunjoy.us, and there's a great coupon on the screen right now for $50 off an order with Sunjoy. Another thing that Sunjoy can do for you is make you more professional by selling Apple products. Sunjoy will be at the PPAI show in booth 2660. Go by there and talk to Harrison, and he will give you a great free electronic gift. So if you want to know about selling Apple products, which will set you apart from other distributors, you can email Harrison at sunjoy.us. He'll tell you how to do that, or visit PPAI and go talk to him in person. But selling professional products makes you look professional. And at ASI Orlando last week, I went to that show. I found a screen cleaner from Ad Capital. I've known Lance Dunn that owns Ad Capital for a very long time. He has a product which he calls a Star Chamois. Now, it's a microfiber cloth, but the one good thing about it is it will clean screens, phone screens, and tablet screens perfectly. And one thing that it will clean are LED TV screens. Those things are real sensitive to abrasive products. So if you want to keep your LED TV screen clean, get a sample of this product from sales team at adcapital.com. If you'll email them, they will send you one. I'm always looking for ideas that are different and things you can show your customers that will set you apart. The education market is absolutely a huge buying market. There are so many opportunities in this market. I'm just going to focus on one in this webinar, which are selling schools. So these are products from Berlecamp on the screen right now. Zipper pulls, which are great for students for backpacks. The alumni car vehicle tags, which will go on the back of trucks and cars. And Berlecamp just makes a full line of education products. Now you can sell these to student affairs, sports marketing, alumni association, bookstores, student housing. They're great fundraising items. You can sell them to departments in the school, the deans of schools that need things to give to donors and to students that have done a good job, spirit clubs and bands. You can get Burlacamp samples from sales@burlacamp.com. They have several education related samples that if you will show the schools that you've attended, your children attend, your grandchildren attend, you will get some orders. Now, my great friend Sharon in North Carolina, who I saw at the Orlando show, pointed a product out to me from Cloth Promotions. I've known Cloth Promotions forever, but Scott Opper's son has done this cute little video, and I want you to watch it. It's just dark.
Right over here, it's so cool. I don't know what rhymes cool. We're in a pool. It's not a book. We got all of the best stuff. So come on down, and you'll see that all our stuff is pretty cool.
If you'd like to have a sample, tyler.r@clothpromotions.com. He will send you a sample of this cooling towel. All you have to do is wet it, wring it out, and it will make the temperature around your neck or the part of the body you put on it like 15 degrees cooler. They have headbands, cooling towels, neck coolers, and there's a great coupon. And I want to thank my friend Sharon so much for pointing this product out to me. It is just absolutely great as an outdoor activity product. That is a great big market for runs, walks, whatever you have to do in a heated environment. Now, education buyers buy water, and I got these 3 labels from Alexa Springs. Here's one from the University of Alabama. They're selling water, the Human Environmental Sciences. There's TCU. I actually went to TCU. They did not do well this year in football, but I still love the Frogs. They buy water from Alexa Springs. And the University of Texas. Though I'm not a Texas fan, they are smart enough to buy Alexa Springs water. This is a huge market. Hydration is great in the education market. And remember, Alexa Springs water was never toilet water, it's spring water. I'm not going to go into what toilet water is, but that is water that comes from municipal water source that has been filtered. And water sellers who don't sell spring water won't tell you it doesn't taste as good. Brian@alexasprings.com if you'd like to have samples of bottled water. Now, pickleball is a huge thing right now. And if you're not selling pickleball products, you are behind the curve. And a nice, great product is pickle water from Alexa Springs. No, the water does not taste like pickles. It is meant to sell pickleball facilities, people who play pickleball. The label that I'm showing right there, you can email Alexa Springs and they will send you some samples of pickle water. It is just great fresh water for pickleball players. And Alexa Springs has no setup fees and they ship from 7 different locations. Brian@alexasprings.com if you want to start selling water to the pickleball market. Think ahead, sell products that people want to buy. I love to have American-made products as a product category that I like to specialize in. American-made products will be more pertinent going forward as we've had problems with shipping because of these wars we've got going on. Focus on American-made products. I love Quickie Manufacturing. They've been around since, I believe, 1946 with their original Quick Oil product. That is a cool little product that you can use as a self-promotion item. All Quickie products are made in America. So if you'd like to have samples of a Quick Oil, bag tags, event badges, key tag samples, email info@quickie.com. They have a full line of American-made products that your customers will absolutely love. Now let's talk about selling wearables. I'm going to talk about selling wearables in a different way. You need to sell products that people want to buy. Now, Ad Capital has come out with a headband, which is for the pickleball market. Watch the little video. This band absorbs sweat better than any other headband in the market, and it keeps you estimated like 10 degrees cooler than if you used another type of headband. This is a really cool little video.
Ever been on a run only to be let down by those so-called top-notch sports headbands? The ones that promise dryness but leave you battling sweat? The ingenious dual-layer Enduro headband works the moment you start to perspire, transferring your sweat away from your brow to its outer surface. That's where the marvel occurs. The moisture rapidly spreads out and takes to the air, gifting you with nature's own air conditioning. Feel the chill, drive harder, and let Enduro be the wind beneath your wings.
Ad Capital is coming out with a whole line of products with this Enduro process, t-shirts, just everything wearable. But the Pikla band, email sales team at adcapital.com, and they'll send you a sample of this. Show this product in that water to pickleball facilities, and they will pay attention to you. Now, uniform sales are something that people in the wearables market, they just ignore them. I know I've had several big accounts that I've sold all types of products for, but I never asked them about their uniform business. I've missed business myself by not asking my customers about buying uniforms from me. I regret this, and I'm doing this webinar telling you what to do, and I didn't even know what to do about uniforms. Ad Capital has aprons. It can be part of a uniform in a handy center, in a building center, in a plant place, wherever people need aprons. Lumber yards need aprons to go. People need aprons. Lumber yards have aprons around people's waist. That is a great way to look at uniforms from Ad Capital. But Edwards, that's all they do is sell uniform programs. 80% of distributors do not sell uniform programs. So if you will get out there and be the 20% that will do, you will get orders that other people are turning away from. And when selling wearables, I always talk about Edwards. Instead of selling t-shirts, caps, mundane products, sell dress shirts, sell V-neck blouses, shorts, lapel vests, dresses. Edwards has security guard uniforms. Edwards has all types of products in the uniform business that I guarantee your customers will want to buy. Be Guerin at edwardsgarment.com if you would like to have Edwards samples. I can't say enough good about that supplier. It is sweater selling season right now. If you'd like to have a free sweater sample, all you've got to do is scan that QR code by this free sweater sample. If you've got your phone, you can put it up there right now. Take a picture of that, and it will bring up the order form to order a free sweater. Same way with a polo. The polo is shown there. Also, women's wear. They have a great offer for a woven product, and Edwards also makes custom products. So if you get a chance, scan that code right now and order a free sample from Edwards. Now, I always talk about Flex Systems. They teach you how to decorate impossible products. Don't just be mundane by selling products that are silk screened or embroidery. Flex Systems can decorate North Face products. Yeti, they're an authorized decorator for Sanmar. They can decorate Eddie Bauer. They can decorate Carhartt, North Face, you name it. There's a little video about Flex Systems.
Flex Systems is a U.S. manufacturer that can supply you with custom patches and labels. Why Flex Systems? Fast service, manufactured in USA, low minimums. We decorate. Just send us your blanks. One-stop shopping. Send us your project and let's get started.
Diane C. at flexsystems.com. If you'd like to have a label selling sample kit from her, actual samples of the labels she does, which will even decorate Allbirds shoes. When you're selling wearables, sell wearables that are different than what everybody sells, t-shirts and hats. Look to be different and you will be successful. Now, the hospitality market is absolutely huge. Hospitality can be hotels, it can be restaurants, it can be bars, meeting planners. I always talk about logo mats. They have great mats for bars and restaurants. Floor and counter mats are needed where you eat and drink. The counter mats can keep up, they keep bar areas clean and dry, which is a necessity. And when you go in to have a drink somewhere, chat up a bartender, ask him about what their bar mats, ask him about the owner, et cetera, et cetera. Try and talk to the owner. I go out every time I go anywhere, I always try and do business with people that I give money to. Here's a nice 5% off a order coupon from Logo Mats. Also, bars and restaurants and anybody in the hospitality market needs restroom mats. You can get those from Logo Mats. M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com, and Miles will send you a Logo Mats sample. Now, the hospitality industry includes many buyers that are meeting planners. Meeting planners need napkins, they need cups, they need things for events, for meetings, for breakfast, lunches. Trainer is who I go for to hospitality products. There's a great little free PMS or PMS charge or a die screen charge for Trainer on the screen. This little messenger light by Bensel, that is a great item for cruise ship passengers. Now just listen to this little cruise pitch I've got.
Several years ago, I hit a home run in the hospitality industry because I had a client that was a meeting planner. They booked more than 20 cruises for their clients in 1 year. Every cruise required items that needed to be left in the rooms or in the cabins for participants. Other items were given away during different festivities during the cruise, and napkins and cups were used in private meetings that were held on the ships. If you are not calling on meeting planners specifically about cruise line needs, you need to start doing that now. This is great repeat business, and you'll have customers that will buy for you for a long, long time.
And that is so true. There's cruise and resort ready bags, Southern Plus up there at the top in this little messenger from Bensel. That would be a great item to put on the bed or in the bathroom of a cruise ship, because if the lights went out in the cruise, if there was a power failure or whatever it is, that little light would be the greatest thing a passenger or a person attending a meeting would love to have. Now, if you need to describe your profession quickly, I talked about Greg Blumstein, my great friend at Promo Social Post, and every one of these webinars, he does social media marketing for distributors. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that in a bit, but here's a little video. Greg can make a video for you that tells you exactly what you do. Are you a promo salesperson, a distributor, a marketer, an influencer? What are you? Just tell people exactly what you do with this video. That video gets right to the point, showing my logo at the front and the back. Email Greg at promosocialpost.com and he can make a video for you, very reasonably priced for production. I recommend him highly. Now, if you want to know more about Greg, here he is. And here's a little bio about him. He's a distributor just like me. He is an expert on posting for you on Facebook and LinkedIn. You send him your email addresses, he will not steal your customers, and he creates 2 to 3 posts a week for you on LinkedIn and Facebook. And here's a free month coupon on the screen for free. He'll do it for you and not charge you. Just try it. Greg at promosocialpost.com. I trust him with my life that much. He's that good a guy, and he will help you be an expert at social media. Everyone knows that writing instruments are a huge market. The problem that a lot of distributors have is they sell cheap pens trying to score a deal. And when they do that, they're selling pens that have faulty cartridges or the imprints will wipe off. If you don't imprint these pens right, that logo is going to wipe off. So sell quality pens. Snugs has a whole line of pens. They have great pens, and one thing that they do is they have their pens on a zip it service. They can ship these pens in one day, certain models that they have. Snugs is a great supplier. I love Bensel. Carla Madlock runs that company. She is so creative. They have pens and pencils and different shapes. At the end of the show, I will have email addresses where you can contact Bensel or Snugs about getting samples of their pens. These are two suppliers that if you sell their pens, they're so unique, customers will buy them. I'm looking for reorders. I'm not looking to sell one-off cheap pen orders. Now, the medical market is absolutely huge, just like education. I bet you never have sold disposable medical gowns, bouffants, shoe covers. Ad Capital makes these. People don't know that Ad Capital is a huge business in the medical market. If you're out calling, if you're have a loved one in the hospital, if you're volunteering at a hospital or a medical facility, taking a friend to an appointment, when you go for checkups, go sell those people that you see medical problems. That can be small clinics, hospitals, hospices, home health providers, pediatrics, therapeutic. You can sell them mats. All medical facilities need mats. They also need healthy hydration. But the medical market is huge. Sell products that you have not been showing before. I guarantee you 99% of the people on this webinar have never shown never sold any shoe covers or dimple type hats. I haven't either. That's why I'm making this such a paramount part of the webinar. Now, cloth promotions, I showed you the wet and wave towel. They have anti-fog cloths. You talk about a great item for the medical market. They need these because people that work in hospitals still wear masks, and those that wear glasses, the mask causes their glasses to fog up. So Cloth Promotions has anti-fog products. They have a spray that you can spray glasses, which keeps them from fogging up. And they also have the anti-fog cloth that you can use to clean glasses. I also use their cloths for my self-promotion. My lens cleaning cloths, you can see on the top right hand of the screen, unfolded, and at the bottom, when it's folded up, I've had great luck with Cloth Promotions as a self-promo item. Tyler, dial r@clothpromotions.com. Email him about self-promotion and ask him to send you an anti-fog cloth. He will be happy to do that for you. Now, people ask me about buying groups in every one of these webinars. There are probably 6 to 7 buying groups. I have known about WePromo. Alan Fowler is my friend that runs ePromo or WePromo. They are a part of Universal Unilink, which is a company that's a purchasing conglomerate that gets better prices for distributors. So they are offering EQP from 100 different suppliers, rebates from suppliers. All you have to do is email Alan Fowler at universalpa.com and said, I saw your stuff in Sanders' webinar. Can you tell me something about how WePromo can make me more money? I'm only concluding this because distributors ask me all the time, Don, what do you think about these buying groups? Well, here's one that I know that works and all the things they can do for you. Now let's talk about Bensel. They have quality samples that you can get, which will sell in multiple product categories. Chewing gum, there's that great light that I talked to you about, the Smash Light. They have magnetic clips. They have a light up USB charger. If you would like to have any samples of these products, you can email cmadlock@bensel.com. Carla will be happy to send you samples. These are great for selling to education, hospitality, as I included the Smash Light is that cruise ship item, and the magnetic clips. You could carry papers. When you travel, you have a lot of paperwork. Take one of their magnetic clips and clip your papers all together. Great free sample offers here, no obligation. at all. Now let's talk about selling recognition. I talk about Apogee in all my webinars. Only 7% of distributors sell recognition correctly. 93% ignore it. This is a little video that John Gauchi and I made up in Orlando last week.
We're back here at the ASI show with my great friend, John Gauchi, who knows everything about award. And he wants to show you how you can make every one of your clients famous, almost like a movie star. How do they do that, John?
Well, so many of our clients have a magazine article written about them. And when you see that, don't be afraid to have that magazine article framed. Typically, they are so expensive, we can do it very affordably. It's just a real cool thing to find, right?
I think that's just really pertinent. I like John so much. And there is his card on the screen. If you can email him, and he will do virtuals for you. He will do actual product samples, and there are 2 great coupons on the screen right now from Apogee that will save you some money very quickly. Now let's talk about lapel pins as a recognition product. People don't understand that years of service, volunteer hours, education achievement, all these things need to be recognized. Also, pins are great collector's items. Now, Gempire has been bought out by Pin Machine. Tommy Romero runs Pin Machine. Harvey Mackler, who is still at Gempire, works their booth. I saw him last week in Orlando. If you'd like to have a pin selling kit, they will send one that shows you all their different processes. There are 9 here on the screen: laser fired, photodome, etc. So to get away from selling cheap lapel pins, which your competitors will, ask customers, and they say, oh, I can get it cheaper. Say, well, is their pin die struck or is it cut out? I guarantee you they're going to say, we don't have any idea. That knowledge that you know that you can get from getting a pin sample kit will get orders from you away from cheap sellers. Tommy at pinmachine.com for a sample kit. And here is a free spec sample offer from Pin Machine. You can email Michael at pinmachine.com. He's the one that will do the specs for you. Tell him you'd like to have a spec sample of a lapel pin. Send them an order, or send them the logo. They will make the spec sample for you for absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything. Great way to introduce yourself to a new customers. Let's talk about selling in quality bags. They're the ones that get you reorders. I talked about Southern Plus before. They have bags for the fitness market. There's that cruise and resort wear. How about laundry bags? This is another education market. You can sell these to schools, or you could sell them to student housing. Every student that goes and lives in the dorm can use one of those laundry bags from Southern Plus.
When selling bags, remember not to sell cheap bags. You might get an order, but you also face the possibility of the bag handles breaking or the imprints wiping off. If you want bag business reorders, sell quality American-made bags, or if you're importing ones, really well-made ones. Don't make the mistake of getting an easy sale, because you won't get reorders from selling bags based on price.
That's just the truth. I always talk about selling on price. Don't do that. Always sell quality and sell reliability. And there's a nice little 5% off an order coupon from Southern Plus on the screen. Now let's talk about specialized market bags. We're talking about selling quality American-made bags here. That's what Ad Capital has. Now, if you're selling the medical market or a specialized market, maybe the senior market, they all need bags for wheelchairs and for walkers. I guarantee you've not shown these to customers. I had a customer when I was married. My ex-wife's mother-in-law lived in a retirement home. Dorothy went from a cane to a walker, and I sold the property that she lived in, those bags for walkers. And I am telling you, when people started getting those, they started bugging that property manager to death about giving the residents wanting another one of those bags, and they also wanted it for these wheelchairs. I'm just trying to get you to think out of the box on selling medical or selling American-made products. And how about those waist packs? Those were fanny packs. They're calling on waist packs now. Go sell those. I guarantee you people haven't seen those in a long time. How about bank bags? I guarantee you haven't sold bank bags. Those bags are great for keeping receipts, for people that have garage sales, to carry things when you travel. I'm just trying to get you to think of different ways to think about selling bags. You can get samples of any of these from sales team at adcapital.com. Now, Snuggs is one of my favorite suppliers. They have a great website which shows you all types of collateral materials that you can use to post on your social media, stock patterns of different wearables they have, flyers you can send to your customers. They have videos which are so cool, lifestyle images. Go to Snuggs and check out the different collateral materials they have to help you sell more. I talk about sports marketing in this. I'm talking about sports marketing because it is a huge, big market that I guarantee you is never going away. Showdown Displays has tents for tailgating. They have table covers, banner signs, which can go on golf courses for if you're selling a charity golf event, to show you how to get to the next hole, folding signs for sports events, soccer goals. Those are soccer goals. That's a thing that slips over a soccer goal that is great advertising. They also do team spirit wear, nylon flags for sports. If you want samples of any of these sports marketing products, it's info@showdowndisplays.com. Now here's Galaxy. Les Dorfman is my friend. He has taken over Galaxy. They are known for being in the balloon business, but people don't know that they also do a huge sports ball business, which you can sell these to booster clubs, sports marketing, alumni groups. A great game day giveaway. If you go to the basketball, you get a TCU basketball, or if you went to LSU, you get a mini LSU basketball. These are great for season ticket renewals. They do mini basketballs and mini backboards. If you haven't thought about Galaxy for these, here's how you imprint a basketball. I think that's really interesting because it shows you how you put a 4-color imprint on a basketball. You like to have samples of these? P. Wolf at galaxyballoons.com. It is balloon.com. There is no S there. Sorry for that mistake. I've got it corrected on the last slide. Now let's talk about selling pickleball. I talked about that before. Pickleball and golf are great personal sports marketing categories. Southern Plus will create flyers for you with your logo. They will create a flyer, send you the JPEG or GIF. You can go imprint those and send those to your customers. You want to know about pickleball products or you want to know about golf products? Order entry at southernplus.com. The key to me talking about this is you need to have personalized flyers to show customers that you are thinking out of the box. Showdown has a great order online setup where you can save 2% on orders and no setup fees. You can go to info@showdowndisplays.com, email them, ask them about setting an account up with them that will save you money. And if you want hard to get catalogs that are printed, Showdown has 2,024 catalogs. There's the email address. Email them and request these. They run out of these catalogs in March. So if you want these, email Showdown for samples and you will get those right out to you. I'm talking about Promo Social Post. Here's my friend Greg Blimstein. Here are 2 examples of posts that he can create for you, which he will then send to your Facebook and LinkedIn customers. He will do this 2 to 3 times weekly. And when you use social media properly and consistently, you will turn customers into a permanent database. Greg at promosocialpost.com. if you'd like to have a free month of service. I love ID Line. I've pitched them for 15 years. They have 5 spec sample coupons on the screen right now. Want a badge for your customers? Want a bag tag for a customer? All you've got to do is email Lindsay Bonds, it's lbonds@idline.com, and send her a logo with one of these coupons, and they will create an actual spec sample for you, just like Pen Machine would do on the lapel pins. These are great products, like mouse pads. Who wouldn't love to have a mouse pad with their name on it? Innovation Line. Let's talk about what Innovation Line has for the trade show and event sales. This is a huge, huge market. This is a pocket-free cell phone lanyard that goes around your neck or around your shoulder that will hold your cell phone, and it doesn't get all hanked up on your shoulder because it's got a swivel at the bottom that moves around so it doesn't get caught up and your phone get backward. I just saw this product at the Orlando show. It is a great thing for trade show giveaways to show you're different and you're trying to sell something than plastic bags or just a mundane trade show item. So something that is very creative. Chris at innovation-line.com for a sample to get to you quickly. Now we're talking about more printed catalogs. If you'd like to have printed 2024 catalogs from Edwards, B. Guerin at edwardsgarment.com. Trainer, I talked to you about cuffs and napkins. Janelle M at trainergraphics.com. Showdown again, info at showdowndisplays.com. Southern Plus has got catalogs this year. Order entry at Southern Plus. See Madlock at Bensel.com for their 2024 catalogs, and M. Wadsworth at LogoMatsLLC.com if you want Logo Mats hard catalogs. Order these today because the suppliers don't print as many as they used to, and they will run out of them quickly. Now, if you want to scan for those sweaters again, there's that sweater sample from Edwards. Here's my polo offer, and here's a free woven. All you've got to do is get your camera, put it on that QR code, and scan that. And as soon as it comes up, put the phone down, and then after the webinar is over, you can go in and select the sample you want of the polo, the sweater you would like to have, or the free woven you would like to have. It works like a charm, and Edwards will send you a sample absolutely at no charge. Now, I'm going to include the We promo information again. People, they all want better pricing. They all want to know what these buying groups can do for them. Alan Fowler at universalpa.com. Just send him an email or you can give him a call. I've known him for I've known Alan for 10 years. He can help you if you're looking to join a buying group. Now, here is a list of all of the emails of everybody I talked to. Galaxy basketball samples down at the bottom. I've got that right. P. Wolf at galaxyballoon.com. There's no balloons, it's balloon. My LEDs TV screen cleaner, sales team at Ad Capital. There's your lapel pin sample kit. I'm coming up here from the bottom. Waist pack samples, the medical samples. Get samples of those shoe covers. If you start showing those to people, they will buy them from you. Flex System samples, Burlacamp, John.G at Creative Awards for awards. Want that free social media month or that video made by Greg at promosocial.post. There's how to get Alexa Springs water samples. Quickie, want a Snug Z pin sample kit? There's the email from Snugs. Southern Plus samples, Trainer, Edwards. ID Line, want those spec samples? lbonds at idline.com. Logo Mats, remember that darling video from Scott Opper's son, cooling towel samples, tyler.r at clawpromotions.com. Bensel samples, Showdown displays, flyers and catalogs. Want to know about selling those Apple products from Sunjoy? Harrison at sunjoy.us. And there's the buying group info, Alan Fowler at universalpa.com. I'm going to leave this up on the screen if you would like for a little bit. If you'd like to have a webinar replay, if you will email me, As soon as I get this thing downloaded, I will send it to you. And I will be at the PPAI show next week in Las Vegas. If anybody wants to text me, it's 214-533-4215 is my cell phone. If you'll text me, I'd be happy to meet you and try and talk to you. I love to meet people that attend the webinars. And all I can say is I really appreciate you listening to me today. And we're going to focus on pricing in the next webinar, so I'll be sending you invites for that. But thanks so much for listening today. If you have any questions, email me, but particularly if you'd like to have the webinar replay, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.